My name's Neil, I'm from Wrexham and I'm one of the people who runs the Focus Wales Music Festival. I've around 150 bands playing something like 20 different venues over 4 days in Wrexham in North Wales. I'm one of the people who organises the event, so I'm involved with booking bands and looking after venues and booking people who come to the music conference and managing ticket sales, box office, all that kind of thing. I left FE College when I was about 20 and I went to work immediately at a live music venue and I've never looked back. But I've done a lot of stuff since then, so I started putting nights and concerts on there and eventually I was the promoter there, so the main person who booked all the bands. And then just sort of naturally progressed from there really. I'm self-employed now and this is what I do for a living. The best part of my job, well, I would say it's actually seeing everything that you've put together happening. That's the best bit because you spend months and months organising things and putting things together and booking stuff and hoping everything's going to work out great, and then actually seeing the finished article of all your hard work actually happening, which is an incredibly short amount of time compared to the amount of time it takes to make it all happen. But yeah, that's probably the best bit though, the reward. Of course, we do get to do some really fun stuff like travel to other music events that are similar to ours around the world. So we spent quite a lot of time in Canada and Austria and all kinds of places like that, Germany, Holland. So yeah, there's a bit more to it than all just that boring hard work too. I went to school at a school called Glenclwyd in St Asaph in North Wales, which is a Welsh language school. I'm not from a Welsh speaking background, but I'm a fluent Welsh speaker now, and that's partly due to me going to that school. And yeah, I had a really good time there. Was I good at maths? Not really, let's say it wasn't one of my strong points. And I probably didn't really quite see the uses of it at the time. But luckily, we had a very good teacher, and I think that made all the difference really. So I passed my maths exam, and that's the reason why, I think. Maths is something that we definitely use a lot more than you might think, day to day, running a music festival. It's really a really important part of every aspect of it really. So I'd say examples would be budgeting. To be very careful there, and you have to know that you've done all your sums correctly, make sure it all works out. But then there's obviously the logistical side of things, just the general organising of bands, making sure everyone's playing the right amount of time and the right places, and the programme has to be staggered out so not too many things clash. So yeah, I could go on. There's probably probably lots and lots of other examples too. What advice would I give a younger me? Well, I'd say if you're paying attention, pay more attention and get a better grade in your GCSE than you did, because it really helps later on, and it's hard to appreciate that without the benefit of hindsight. I got an okay result in my exams, but it could have been a lot better, and life would be a lot easier now, I think, if I'd have paid a little bit more attention at the time. So that's what I'd say.